welcome. How are you guys? Excellent. Right, where are we? Bedtime, isn't it? Struggling a bit actually, Jim, but I'll give it a go. How are you, Jim? Hey FBI, welcome along. Right, we're going to set off the planters first as the soil temperature is high enough. Then we're going to feed the animals, and then we're going to set the mowers off. I know this because I think last time I streamed I was here, I just didn't save this first little bit, so... Hey PR Pro RD, welcome along. We're going to want one of these. Yeah, Funny Bone, yeah, it's nice. Yeah, I wasn't actually about to stream, and then I noticed you were on. And I thought, oh, what the hell, I'll come and say hi and hang out in yours for a bit instead. Oh, I have pressure washer, FBI. Yardy likes cleaning the stuff, so I normally just let it get dirty and then Yardy comes and cleans it. In fact, Funny Bones cleaned my stuff before. Once. I believe that was on the Alps. Ages ago. Well, it won't be clean for long. That I can assure you. Yeah, I clean mine regularly as well, FBI. Just not Just not just before they've got jobs to do, normally afterwards. Yeah, I think it was on the Alps map, funny bone. Hey, Killer, welcome along. We might be doing a little bit of fast farming this stream, actually. Might get the mowers up to 26 briefly. And just to stop the FBI investigating me, I'm going to clean this one. And if my chaff harvest fails because of the time wasted doing this, it's all Mr. FBI's fault. Sort of alright, my back's killing me, but apart from that I'm alright. Hey, Night Gamer, welcome along. Right, we need to find a red truck, I think, first. There it is. We'll feed the animals up here now, and then we'll hopefully by then the ground will have dried below 20%, and we'll set the mowers off. There's no rain forecast. I'll double check that, but pretty sure. Okay, funny bone. Sounds fun. Come on guys, don't forget to smash the thumbs up. Be much appreciated. And if you haven't subscribed, subscribe. It's as Dave would say, it's free. And hit the bell, then you'll know when I'm next on. It's normally most days, to be honest. Cheers, Killer. Cheers, Funny. I've got a tractor probably doing something it shouldn't be. Oh, he's up there. When he gets down, Ashley, let's stop him. Alright, killer. I look forward to that. Okay, we'll get back to feeding the animals. That should be good to leave now. Let's just check. Actually, the sheep might be eating their own food. Let's just double check that. Alright, we'll feed them today. Hey, cheers, Night Gamer. Thanks for that. Uh, 79,000. They tip high though, so they're not good in low buildings. Okay, the sheep are done. Now we'll do the pigs. I'll be thinking about selling our animals soon, actually. Just for the 3 months of summer. I'll sell the beef cattle and the pigs. Gives me a chance to catch up with all the TMR and get the harvesting done without worrying too much about the animals. And after 8-9 months, they're worth a bit of money as well. So I haven't got it yet, Killer. I'm just gonna do that now. I heard my phone ping, so I've got it. I just haven't read it yet. I'll do that now. Hang on. Ugh. Ah, nice one, Killer. For a second there, I thought you were talking about the missus. Nice. Now that should have been the corn done. Now I'll do the canola. Yeah, thanks, Night Gamer, for that. No worries, Killer. It's cool, man. And we'll now feed the other pig pen. And then we've got 4 cow pens to sort out. Right, that's all the animals fed up here. Hey Ronnie, welcome along, how are you? So we'll park this up outside the house. Then we'll go through the D-pad till we get to a blue truck. Here we go. And we'll feed the this cow pen will feed. I'll turn the belts on first. Hey Dave, struggling a bit with the old back, but I'm not too bad, thanks. How are you? Welcome along, sir. What an honour. Excellent, good to hear, Dave, good to hear. Hey Newell, welcome along. How are you doing, Newell? Oh, nice one, Ronnie. Yeah, I saw that, Ronnie. Yeah, you did that yesterday, I think, didn't you? Alright, Ronnie. We'll catch you later. Cheers for popping in. You know, Cockney rhyming slang, Richard. Hey, Richard. In Cockney rhyming slang, it's Miley Cyrus. Yeah, I worked for an insurance company once that was called TMI. Too much information. I thought that was a good name for an insurance company. Right, we'll double check on the animal page now, but they're all fed. Top cow pen is brimmed. Might be selling these cows probably tomorrow. Might even sell them today. I'll check the prices. Pig enclosures brimmed. Sheep enclosures brimmed. Chicken enclosures brimmed. The large pig enclosure number 2 is brimmed. First dairy barn is not. It's not far off. I think we can leave that. Cattle pasture is not either, but we can leave it. They're all good to go, really. So we will speed time up now. I've got the animals out of the way and I know what's going on. Just a little bit, at least till the wet soil beacon goes out. We'll take a load of manure or 2 and then we'll set the mowers up ready to go. Cheers, Funny, thanks for popping in, man. Catch you soon. Could be a case of too much information, that, Richard. I know it's an adult channel. Here, I don't mind, Richard. I don't mind at all. I'm very lucky to have you guys as regulars. Very lucky. Not that I know of, Richard. Before I got a notification from Twitch earlier, but I didn't read it. I was at work earlier. I think he's doing Twitch, Richard, but to be honest, I don't get on Twitch very often. For me, it's a pain to get on. I like to just hit a button, be in someone's stream, see all the chat, you know what's going on. On Twitch, you've got to wait for a 30-second advert, and then you get there and there's no chat history, so you haven't got a clue what's going on. And and unfortunately for the Aussies, it's when I'm at work, so it just doesn't really work. Twitch for me. On YouTube, I used to be able to go in, quickly read the chat, see what's going on, and then, you know, you're involved straight away. If you're going to watch a whole stream, then it doesn't make any difference. But if you're just flitting in and out, it's a pain. But that's just my opinion. Apparently it's really nice to stream on, but I've never done it. So, right, we're looking for mowers now. We'll get them set up. I'm not going to set them off. I want it to go straight to dry grass. So, I'm not going to set the mowers off. Check up on these two puppies, doing a good job. I'm not going to set. Oh, he can wait there. Let's see how moist this soil is now. See, it's at 20%. I'm going to wait. It's going to drop to 19 soon enough, and then I think it will come out as dry. Maybe we'll set this one off. Actually, I can always ted this field, can't I? Well, let's get the other mower set up first. Oh, I bet he is, yeah. Hate that sort of thing. So we're looking good, we're looking good. I should have planted the corn yesterday in retrospect. But anyway, we'll see how we get on. As long as I get my 2 chaff harvests, I'll be happy. Hey Mouse, welcome along sir, how are you? Not in my book, Richard. That would stop my keeping the cow feeding areas clean technique. If they were fed chaff, it wouldn't work. No, it's not very good really, Mouse. I'm dosed up on Nurophens and cocodimols and stuff so I can stream. It's moved though, the pain, so that means it's getting better, I think. Cheers, Mouse. Well, they do the same job, Richard, but they don't flatten out. So they're horrid. They're really lumpy to drive over. Chaff is the only product in the game that flattens out to next to nothing if you drive over it. No other product in the game does it. That's why it's perfect. Believe you me, I tested them all. Actually, Richard, any product the animals don't eat does the same job, but nothing else flattens. So you can put corn down on in a cow pen if you want, because they don't eat it. If you want a nice yellow effect. Ah, mouse. Sod's law, hey? At least you're going to do chaffing, or potatoes, or sugar beet, or cut the grass. Well, my forecast is pretty good, Mouse, actually. I'll show you in a second. I'll just get this up to Mr. Sealy P's bakery. I've got no rain forecast for 36 hours. So if I cut the grass today, I should be alright. Unless it's changed. I'm running the modded Deuce-Far 9s on this map, Richard. Actually. I'm surprised Mr. Aussie doesn't use the modded Deuce-Far 9. Because he was always going on about he wanted a tractor you could adjust the mirrors on. And it's the only console tractor that you can. So I've got no rain forecast. It's Saturday. I've got no rain forecast till Monday morning. So all day tomorrow for me hay to go, and most of today hopefully. Oh, hang on, I didn't want to do that. I wanted to fill this up with slurry, actually. Ah, okay. We're setting the mowers off now, anyway. And I might slow time down, just see how we get on first. We'll find the mowers. Oh, they're after these, aren't they? Here we go. That should now come out as dried grass, hopefully. Beauty. That saves me having to TED. Same with this one. Oh, I've left the slurry truck in the way, look. Hawke's Bay, Dave, what's Hawke's Bay? Feel free to talk about it, because loads of PC guys in here, so feel free to fill them in, Dave. Oh, okay. And what time are you going to stream, Dave? If you want to put that in, just so people know. There you go, guys. If you want to catch up with the updated New Zealand map, Old Timer Dave is showcasing it later at 9 p.m. EST, whatever that means. I think it might mean Eastern Standard Time. I have to say, it's a real honour that so many guys who play PC come into my streams. It's really flattering. And I love it, and I love you guys. God, I sound like VF then. Where did that come from? Back to the truck now. We'll keep delivering milk until we get an announcement that a worker's finished his job. We do need to get a couple of windrows ready to go, but we'll let the mowers get ahead a bit first, otherwise we could have a potential collision. So I'll take another load of milk, then I'm going to fill this with slurry. Actually, no, I'm not going to fill it with slurry. I'll fill it with milk again. Mr. Sealy P told me off the other day for filling his milk tankers up with slurry. I don't want that to happen again. So we'll keep the milk tankers for milk, and we'll use the red ones for slurry. Yeah, the clocks are moving. Oh no, the clocks are moving tomorrow, I think. Hey, Island Boy, welcome along. How are you today? Excellent, that's good to hear. In fact, as CLP's not looking, I think I might just take a tanker of slurry. Right, we'll check on the other workers now. Oh, he's nearly finished, this guy. Might be on his last pass. Oh no, he's got one more pass to go. I'm going to actually dismiss him, back him up, and set him off on the edge of the field. That way I know there won't be any issues. I know he can go down and come back. So that will be absolutely fine. And we'll check on the other one, the other planter, who's got loads to do today. He's got another 5-10 minutes to go. That mower's good. The other mower should have finished, so we'll move it on to the next field. Or it should have just about to finish if he hasn't. Okay, we'll get the windrows ready then. So I have got the bad boy windrow, the big 18-metre one, but this one just seems to do a neater job, even though it takes longer because it's only 9 wide. So I prefer this one. If I'm in a real hurry, I'll get the other ones out as well. But I do use the other ones for straw sometimes. but that's possibly going to catch it up. No, it should just be okay. I'm actually going to hold on that. I think it might catch it up. We'll just wait a second with that one. In the meanwhile, we'll get the other tractors on the go. What am I going to put in there? Probably chaff as well, probably. A tractor somewhere over here. There it is. We'll take this one back. We'll bring it back up with a windrow on it. Someone's finished. Oh, this one. I think the priority is to move this one to the next field, so we'll do that. Yeah, Dave, I've got a new rule now. I don't, unless I'm doing a first look, I don't even bother downloading new maps when they come out. They never work anymore. And my OCD won't let me play a map unless it works properly. I'm not one of these people who will work around it. I'll just uninstall it. Right, we need to keep the mowers going, so I'll come back to him. I'm pretty sure this mower's, that's the mower there. Set this one off on the next field. Quite slot heavy, these mowers, but they're really good at they're a nice piece of kit. They do eat up a lot of land and it frees up 2 tractors really, but if I get pushed for slots they will go. I'll just get 2 more tractors. Right, he's good. Let's see what the other one's up to. Okay, we can set Mr. Slurry off there now. Is that Slurry going there? Yeah, it is. We'll set the Slurry off on this field now. And we'll go back to this one. And what are we planting where? That is the question. There's nothing on field 36. You know, I'm going to put sugar beet on that field, I think. And then corn on this one. And corn on these 2. So this guy's got a lot to do today. But yeah, I'm going to plant some sugar beet. I bought the harvesters, so we might as well use them. Just check it goes past the first tree in case it's a bit close, but that looks good. Back to the other tractor now, that I was driving down. How far did he get? I think he's probably... There he is, I think. Yeah, that's him. We'll put this away, we'll grab a windrow, and then we'll set that straight off. The other planter, I don't know if we need it. I think we can make do with just one running. I've got time slowed down, so I think we can make do with just one running at the moment. Don't think we need both planters running. Mind you, I could send it up to the top of the map actually. So we're going off to get another windrow for this tractor to use. And meanwhile, the mower might have finished on field 3, so we'll move that on. Keep forgetting to turn traffic on, must do that one day. Right, he's good. We'll check on the mower. The mower's finished. We'll move him on to the next field. I think the other mower can get to field 30, so we'll take this to field 25. Up to field 5. Ah, we've got a collision. That was a bit silly. Right, we'll take another load of milk or slurry while all the workers are working. No point in sitting around doing nothing. So we're going to take a load of slurry to the biogas plant because this is always full, this tank, Mind you, now I'm using some slurry, it'll probably go down quite fast, but anyway. You get about 20 grand or something for dropping this off at the biogas plant. Oh, actually, it's maybe 40 grand. We're on the double-sized tankers now, so it's definitely worth doing. So while that's emptying, we'll grab this tractor, put this lot away. I'll certainly fill it up first though. So I'm just going to put this away. We'll let the green one take the strain today. Don't need both of them going at once. It looks clean enough to get away without a wash, just. Oh, got something in his spot. We'll stick at the other end. Right, I've noticed a helper had finished, so we'll find that one. Moving on. Probably the slurry or windrow on. It's the slurry on field 5. We'll move that across to field 3. But we'll set the windrow off quickly first. Just get this out of the way. Are we going to get through there on that angle? Now, I have checked the forecast, so if I thought there was a chance of it raining, I would lay off the windrowing at this point. I wouldn't do it, because the tedder gets confused if you windrow before you ted. But as I don't think I'm going to have to ted at all, I'm windrowing. I'll take this to the next field. I like the sort of Mad Max look about these short wheelbase trucks. They do jackknife a bit more easily, but it's worth it. Again, this has freed up tractors as well, having trucks doing this job. And they're nice and quick getting from job to job as well. So we'll fill this up with milk. Now we've got rid of the slurry. A little bit naughty, I know. I think it might be quite cool that if you have one of these multiple tankers and you change the good that's in it, you should have to take it to some form of wash station in between to remove the contamination. I mean, if you stick to the same good, then you just play as normal. But like, I've just put slurry in this, really. I should have to take it somewhere and get them to wash it out, because it can't be very healthy. Now I'm filling it up with milk. But anyway, keep it stum. Don't grass me up. No one will know the difference. Okay, the windrow's going there. The mower's finished here. We'll move the mower onto the next field. We have a lot of the map planted in grass. Probably over half the map is grass now. This is the trouble with having so many cows. I need a lot of hay. Hey, cheers, Dave. I hope to catch you later, and if I'm awake, I'll pop into your stream later. Oh, I love UHT milk now, so I actually was brought up on it. When I was younger, on my grandparents' boat, we used to have UHT, because yachts in those days didn't have fridges on them unless you were like a multi-millionaire. Nowadays, all yachts have got a fridge on them, but they didn't in the 70s. Oh. Have we got 6 workers running? That is not good. We're going to have to stop one. The priority has got to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, we've got 6 workers running. Well, I'm quite impressed with the lack of lag. That's pretty cool. 6 workers running on 1150 something slots. Amazing. No lag at all. With the best part of 4,000 head of animals on this map. 3,400, no, 3,900 animals we got on this map. Yeah, Blue Top UHT I love in coffee. In coffee I like that evaporated milk mouse. Something the Dutch do quite a lot. It's really nice. Not the condensed, that's too sweet, but the evaporated milk. It's like concentrated UHT. Oh, the price isn't good today. Just as well we're concentrating on other stuff, really. I'm only selling the milk while I'm waiting for a worker to become available. So I can set that mower off. Right, let's check on the workers. He's nearly done. That'll free one up. And he's nearly done, so it won't be long before we get to work again. Let's just babysit this one. He's going to be first. Hey, Six Wheeling. Welcome along. How are you, Six? So we'll just get this one out of the way, then we'll set off. Yeah, apart from my back, I'm pretty good actually. Yeah, doing my first ever stream totally loaded up on painkillers. Which actually got me thinking of you, Six. To be honest. Okay, set this mower off now that we've been waiting on for a while. Lower, turn on, double tap X, hit, oh no, it's gone up, lower. Me and fast farming, tell her I don't do it very often. Hey Scott Fagan, welcome along. I would recommend you just dive on in and do some contracts. So start on New Farmer on a map and just do the contracts. Borrow the equipment. Always borrow the equipment at the start, and you'll get a feel for what vehicles work with what stuff, because they always give you stuff that's matched. Once you've done that a while, you'll have a feel for what tractors go with what thing and what stuff does. It's the quickest way to learn your way through a lot of the different equipment, is to do the contracts. Here we go, 6. Fast farming. God, I'm all over the place. It's the most efficient way, without a doubt, of learning loads of equipment. If you just dive in and randomly buy stuff and lease stuff, you'll end up not matching stuff up properly. Whereas if you borrow equipment for contracts, the computer matches the stuff pretty well for you. But feel free to come back anytime, Scott, if you get stuck. If I can't answer your question, there's normally someone in chat who can. And yeah, welcome to the FS world. Hay bales you either give them to your animals or use them to make TMR or sell them. Personally I don't do them very often. I just do loose hay, which is what I'm making now. Okay, he's good. He's good. That windrow's finished there. The main thing to keep going though is the one on this one here, C. Got to keep an eye on C. The second C finishes, he's coming down here. And the second he's finished there, he's going up to these two. In fact, I might even get the other one out. And that's quite a lot to do, isn't it? No, I think we'll be okay. Hey Zan, welcome along. TMR's for feeding cows, Scott. Probably best to get a feel for the other stuff before you get too heavily into cows. 12 o'clock, it's 10 o'clock here. Alright, Zan, well, welcome along Greece. Fantastic. Oh, I can't set this up. Oh, I have got a worker free. Why is that? Who's finished working? Yeah, no worries, Scott. And yeah, enjoy, Scott. Enjoy it. I'm sure you will. Oh. Oh. Didn't think that through, did I? Hey, Donkey, how are you, mate? Welcome along. Good to see you, man. Oh, well done, Donkey. Yeah, I've done all that, Donkey. It's just a pain when you've got to empty it out. Yeah, I can do the math, Donkey. 4 6s are 24. Well, it's one stage. It's one stage 6. I think it needs 2 stages, but it just gets one out of the way straight away. And then I can put dry fertiliser straight on this if I want to. And that will work. So I could follow up this with the dry fertiliser and do 3 stages, like one after the other, just by alternating slurry and dry. But I won't be doing that. I'll just do the next layer tomorrow, probably. Right, that is good. That's the slurry waiting, but I want to keep this this chap here, number C, going. Who's going to need a bit of assistance on the turn, maybe. Oh no, he's going to be alright, I think. No, we're going to watch this one until it gets to the end, because I want to move it straight onto the next field, no delays. So we'll watch it make a pass. Oh, Scott, no. TMR's, you have to have a special machine to make it. To be honest, I would get other things sorted out first, but there is a section in the tutorial. But basically, it's the same amount as hay as it is silage, and up to 30% straw, all in a machine, and then it comes out as TMR. Alright, Jim, will do. Cheers, mate. That is very comforting. Right, this is going to plant corn next, so I'll change it over to that now. Then we'll check on the mowing setup, what's going on there. We could make a little bit of TMR just to show Scott what's going on, but the way I make it probably isn't the way he'd make it to start with anyway. Well, maybe it is, but I think it's better to probably start off the old-fashioned way, really. So at the moment, Scott, that is not... I'm on seasons, so even though that looks like hay, it's not hay. I have to wait till it goes white in the sunshine. That's why I'm not picking it up already. Nah, that's totally bad advice, Mouse. Equal amounts, hay and silage, straw up to 30%. But there's loads of leeway, as you can see from Mouse's numbers. Yeah, when I've done it with bales, Mouse, I've gone for a 20,000 litre capacity or more mixer and put in 2 each of hay and silage and 1 of straw, and just not filled it right up. And also, Scott, if you haven't got any straw, it doesn't matter. Just do half hay, half silage. It will still work. It will still come out. Yeah, you could look at that, Scott. It might confuse you, though. It's quite long-winded. Very concise. Okay, that's good. Back to the mowing. I think I've got 6 workers running again. This one is about to finish though. Oh, what is he doing? Oh, that's all right. No worries, Scott. I'll be making a bit of TMR in a minute, but it won't be how Mr. CDP does it. Sir ALiEN. Oh, I can never remember how to toggle the work mode. Excellent. We want that on right now for the next field. Swaths don't look particularly big, do they? set the slurry off first because it's faster. And Scott, let us know how you get on. Anything about to finish a field? He's got a little way to go. D. The mower over here must be getting near to the end. No, he's got quite a long way to go. The windrow on field 3 is probably the next thing to finish. Check the soil composition. So I've got grass on 30, 31, 26, 27, 25, 17, 18 and 20, 16, 13 and 14, 3, 4 and 5. They're all grass, in the hope that we get enough hay for all these cows, for all the TMR. That's a lot of the map is grass now, as you can see. Oh, right, cheers Tonky, you're about 3 days late. I haven't streamed. I haven't been able to stream because of my back, but thanks Donkey. Right, that's good. I'm going to do a quick... Yeah, I wish it was that simple, actually, Donkey. So it's an absolute bugger, to be honest. Can't sleep or anything. Anyway, you guys don't want to know about that. What did I do with my truck? Here it is. We're going to do a milk delivery because all the workers are running. A little bit of lag now, but that's not surprising with 3,900 animals and 6 workers running and 1,158 slots used up. Yeah, I wish, Donkey. It's really knackering me at work, actually. More, I mean, I've only missed, I've only not been able to stream like 2 or 3 times because of it, but work, I've missed so many hours now. I'm actually quite heavily pilled up now, actually. By the time we get this back and filling up, I think one of the workers might be finished, in which case we're moving to the next field. Can have so much hay to pick up. And even though it is possible to get a worker to pick it up, it's no quicker because it doesn't stop. You have to go back anyway. I haven't found a more efficient way yet of picking it up. I've found ways of loading up more trailers at once and stuff, but hey Yardy, how are you, mate? Yeah, donkey, tell that to Six Wheeling. Got to do the usual and babysit it down this edge of the field. For that reason, it hits the collision on the tunnel, this particular implement. So I'm just going to drive it manually till it's past the tunnel, basically. Right, he's good. We'll check up on this one. Oh, he's got a while to go yet. He's finished. He can move to the next one. So, how are you, Yardy? Are you well? He's good. Oh, I have got a worker free. Might as well use him. Hey, Valaninian 100, welcome along. How are you doing? So I think tomorrow's stream, I will probably be picking hay up for the whole stream, I reckon. Even if we start at the end of this one, there is a lot of hay. Hopefully about 3 or 4 million litres of the stuff. Right, going to check the prices of the animals, so I will teleport to the nearest cow pen, which is this one. I keep meaning to put my doormat down outside here so I can sleep with the cows, make sure they're alright. Uh, 3628 I'm being offered. They're 0.8 of a year old. I bought them for 2273, so I'll make 750 grand on this pen if I sell them. I'll see if the price is set to go up for tomorrow. Up marginally tomorrow. We'll sell them tomorrow, probably. I'll check on the pigs as well. Oh no, that was wheat. I'll scroll down to the cows now. Actually, the price is probably slightly better today than tomorrow, but they'll be a bit heavier tomorrow. So, yeah, maybe we'll sell them. Don't really want to sell them, but that's why we got them. We got them to sell them. Pigs we're selling in 2 days' time. It's probably when I sell the cows then. I'll probably just sell all the animals at the same time. Right, back to checking on the workers. We've got a windrow. No, we've got a slurry going there, a windrow there. A mower going there. A mower there. He's probably just finishing. I think we'll babysit this one for a second. He's nearly finished. He's got 2 more passes to make. I think I might take a do a quick milk delivery while we're waiting. As I do have rather a lot of milk. So my biogas income last night was $500,000, which is quite tasty. And that's without sticking any root crops in the placeable. That's why I planted sugar beet. I'm going to work a way out of delivering it in an efficient manner. $122.5 hours on this truck now. Still purrs, still going well. bit like my old Land Rover in real life. Right, that worker should nearly be done now. The mower. Oh, he's going backwards, always a bad sign. It's that bloody tunnel. Did it in FS17 as well. Just don't think it can be helped. The tunnel's obviously quite a big deal to the map, and the workers just pick up the edge of it. So, lower, double tap X, and we're going to be fast farming this last strip. Take this one on to the next field. Yeah, we do need to make some TMR here as well. I'll set this off and I'll see what the score is, and I'll bring a tractor over to the TMR machine. Then we'll probably move the planter onto the next field. He looks like he's nearly at the end of this one. and then we'll make 500,000 litres or something. I think I've got enough raw materials for about that in the bunker up here. Very strong wool this, the amount of times I've hit it. Right, he's good. If we have a spare worker, I might set the slurry off on fields 13 and 14 next. It's unlikely though. Got a feeling all the workers are taken. Yeah, he'll have to wait this one. We'll line him up anyway. Oh, the brakes are so bad on these trucks. There we go. And we'll check on the mower down at field 16. He's about halfway through, I think. They're still doing 14 miles an hour, so I won't repair them until that drops. Great piece of kit. They're both going to be a while. He's going to be a little bit longer than I thought. F. Might check the speed of this one in case it needs repair. 8 miles an hour. Yeah, it might need repair. I'll save the game because it's always a bit dodgy going into the garage. When you're up on the slot limit, the garage is a bit dodgy sometimes. And we're looking for a planter. I suppose I could get rid of those two Joskin trailers and replace them with Lizard ones. That will save some slots. Or Crampies, both of which I've already got. Get rid of the popular stuff if I really want to save slots. But the game is running quite well at the minute. Right. Well, we gained a whole mile an hour. But actually, that's probably about 12% speed, so it's worth doing. Right, we'll take another load of milk while we're waiting for that one. Hey Eddie, welcome along. Oh, we're going to get to 30 million in the bank today. I think that'll be the highest it's ever been on this map. Actually, on any of the maps. I think on the flat map I was higher, but that was cheating. I needed that for landscaping. I spent about, probably spent about 100 million landscaping the flat map. But no, on a legit map, 29 million is far, far and away more money than I've ever had. Right, we'll check on the worker. We want to hurry up. Oh, 2 more passes maybe. Let's have a look. Yeah, probably 2 more passes. Eddie, I'm on console, mate. I'm on console. PS4. Okay, good night, ALiEN 100. Thanks for popping in. I hope to see you soon. Cheers, man. Right, he's got one more pass. We might as well watch this one, make the last pass. Then we'll fill him up. We'll take him up to fields 1 and 2, where I'm going to plant, probably going to plant corn up there. Certainly on one of the fields. I might do one corn, one sunflower. Mind you, then I'll have to get the headers up there. I suppose I could use the corn headers on the sunflower, couldn't I? But I do have the proper sunflower headers. But I got rid of the header trailers because I don't need them. Well, I didn't think I needed them. Hey Eddie, I have no idea where it will end, Eddie. That would be nice. I would love to get to I don't know, I suppose I'd love to one day get to 1,000, just so I can have a super sub button. That's what I want. I don't care if anyone uses it or not. That's like my goal, long-term goal anyway. But when I started, my goal was just to get like 100. I never thought I'd get anywhere near what I've got now. I do stream quite a lot though, which helps, I think. I'm really looking forward to challenge of Jim's next map when that arrives. And I might do Stone Valley when that comes. No, Eddie, I'm not planning on stopping. I'm not planning on going. But I don't know if I'm struggling, Eddie. I'm still learning. I've only been doing it a year or so. I just enjoy it and I like the feedback from the chat. I used to be in the pub every night. Now I do this sort of thing. Right, we'll fill this up. Then we'll take him up to the top of the map, set him off. Helper F, that was this one, so that's convenient. Eddie, if you're not going to behave, you'll get timed out again. If you're not going to be nice. Is that why you're here, Eddie? Hey, Charles. I don't know why he does it, old Eddie Charles. Half the times he comes in, he ends up getting timed out. And he has got quite a good knowledge of the game, really. It's a shame. What is the Patriot 4440, Richard? I forgive my ignorance. But I don't actually know what it is. Is it the new mixing machine? I haven't seen Silver News today. Oh, right. Actually, I asked Silver News if he'd give me a shout out. He did actually reply to me, which was quite nice. But he said he wouldn't give me a shout out unless I got thumbnails. I don't really see how that's relevant, but anyway, that's what he said. So if I want Silver News to give me a shout out, apparently I've got to do thumbnails, whatever they are. Surely it's more about the content of your video rather than the cover. But anyway. I have got a logo. It says Farm Now. Or do you not think that's the Farm Now is going to somehow become FN, and I'm going to change the name of the channel to just the FS Consultant for Console. I'll lose my name and I'll lose the 19. Probably. I don't know. Yeah. I think Mouse is the man, Richard. I like Mouse's channel opening page and stuff. Yeah, I know, Richard. To be honest, I never thought I'd get over, anywhere near this amount of subs. I never thought about it. But I suppose in order to move on, I should probably just have a name that I'll never have to change again. Right, he's good. Better check. On the mowers. A's still going. Okay, he's finished. This guy's finished. Mr. Slurry has finished. We'll get him set up on the next field, and then we'll set the other slurry off on the other field. Heading to 1,000, Richard. I haven't even got halfway there. I don't know. I never thought I'd get this far. Also, it's really weird the way some days you pick up, well, in my case, 4 or 5. Other days you lose a couple. There's no like rhyme. Ooh, jackknife. There's no rhyme or reason to it. Yeah, I know I need to do a few more how-to videos and my little tips and stuff videos. Like I should do a TMR in 10-minute video sort of thing. I won't do it with bales, but I'll stop at 4,000 litres and 8,000 to keep it under 10 minutes. Hey John, how are you, John? Welcome, welcome along. TMR in, yeah, something like that, Richard, and TMR in 10 and how to create fields on a worker in 10 and all that stuff. Hey Nicholson, I didn't, is that the same Nicholson? It must be, because he's got a blue spanner. How are you, Nicholson? Welcome along. Deliver another load of milk while we're waiting. Ah, hence the name change. Very good, Nicholson. Very good. I watched Daggerwin's whole series on the British rail system. Or actually, it might have been Jim Bob Plays, but I'm convinced they're the same person. Ah, okay, Nicholson. Sounds like fun. Are you going to stream any of your train stuff, Nicholson? So it's all going to plan, I think, today. Cool, man. I'll be there. So when are you going to do your... I presume it's your first one. When are you going to do your first train... When are you going to do your first train stream, Nicholson? End of month. Oh wow, that's a long way off. Okay, Nicholson, you'll be an expert by then. Hey everyone, go and check out Richard's channel. Should be able to get him to 150 today. I've only just seen that comment, Richard. Or for that matter, check out everyone's channel in here. Guys, most people in here do a bit of streaming. Well, I for one enjoy your streams, Richard. Helper A has finished. Hopefully that's what I'm driving actually, Helper A. Well done, Mouse. Yeah, me too. So I'm hoping to start streaming a bit earlier tomorrow. I am going to go to work tomorrow. I don't normally on a Saturday, but I've missed so much lately. But I'm only going to do morning. I don't think I'm going to go in Sunday. I might, but I'm not sure. This is the last grass field. Thank God for that. That's 2 mowers continuously mowing for well, I don't know how long I've been streaming, but pretty much for the whole stream. 2 mowers running continuously. So we got this new DLC coming out next week, haven't we? Anyone got any thoughts or hopes on it? And the 9RX, which is coming in at 35 slots, which is 10 more than I would have liked, but it's a lot better than the 55 I was expecting. So at least they're making some form of effort. Which is a good thing. They're finally listening to the slot moaners like myself. Just want to make sure this gets past this tree. That's why I'm staying with it. I've got it a bit more left than it should be. Yeah, he's past the tree. Fantastic. Back to looking at the map then. Can we send this one off yet? Have we got a spare worker? Oh, we do. Excellent. Let's send this one off then. Okay, he's good. Check out on his brother. He's good. Check out on the Winrow that was on field 25. He might have finished. This will be him here, won't it? He's not quite finished yet. In which case the Winrow from fields 13 and 14 is closer to finishing. We'll sit with this one. What's it got? 2 more passes tops. We'll sit with this one, then we'll take it up to field 31 when it's done. Might have slowed down 1 mile an hour actually. We'll check the garage. Yeah, they've slowed down. We'll repair. There we go, back up to 14. Fantastic. Hey, Crankle Poppins. Welcome along. Yeah, personally, I'd like it to have less slots, but they have made an effort. I will concede that they've certainly made an effort. Normally, a John Deere tractor like that would be like 50 slots, and it's coming at 35. So that, I mean, that's definitely a step in the right direction. Never know, you might even see it on this farm at 35 slots. If I can find a job for it to do, even if it's just like a guest appearance. Maybe we'll get it to tow one of the new DLC's things just for one stream and then sell it all after. But I do have a test map I could run all that DLC on. Maybe I should do a little DLC stream. I've never done anything like that before. Oh, I did the Class Xeron versus the Fendt 1050, didn't I? When the class came out. I could do something similar, couldn't I, with the 9RX? And do the Bornholm thing versus the Airseeder we got. Well, I got a green Deuce Far, Richard. Look. We are in Sussex. John Deere's are the second most common tractor in Sussex. Yeah, I think it will certainly suit Welker's, that setup, won't it? In Sussex, we don't really need an air seeder. I would only do it to show the mod off on this map. I wouldn't keep it as a permanent thing. I had the air seeder already, and it just hardly ever got used, to be honest. Oh, last pass, fantastic. Then we can move this one on. Oh, just debating whether or not to take another painkiller. Probably should, otherwise I won't sleep anyway. So who here has tried one of the new pineapple flavoured Jaffa cakes? I'll be right back. I've just got to check a message that's come through on my phone, but I'll be in the chat anyway. Okay, I'm back. Right, we're taking this up to field 31. We'll have to fold it up to get through this path here. Hopefully it'll be folded before I get to the thin bit, otherwise we'll get stuck. Should we go through the poplar? Yeah, I love driving through poplar. Oh my god, where are we? Totally lost, look. Oh, the canola's come on leaps and bounds in the last day or two. Might be harvesting that canola before we know it. Oh, if it's early enough, I might be able to plant corn afterwards and get a cheeky chaff harvest out of the field in the same year. That would be a result. I've only sold about 6 trailer loads of crops in the last 3 years on this map. The whole map is just for my animals, really. Hey, Viking Dane 89. Welcome along. The work, when you make the fields bigger, Viking Dane, the workers will work to your new field but you won't see it on the map particularly. You will once you plant a crop. If you look on my channel page, opening page, home page, where it says created playlists, one of them is how to create fields on a worker. That might help you if you're doing a lot of extending fields. But if you look at my map, for example, this field up here, that is all extended there, and you can still see the road and stuff underneath. So it doesn't all, and on the mini map it doesn't show particularly at all. On the mini map it's just the original shaped fields, but on the main map you'll see it, especially once you've planted crops. I don't think I did a very good job of explaining that. Sorry about that. I think it's my painkillers. Which map are you playing, Viking Dane? And thanks for that. I delivered the yacht that was owned by the man who owned Harboe Brewery, the second largest brewery in Denmark. He was a great guy. He gave us unlimited beer, obviously, when we got there, and booked us tickets to a rock concert in the woods. Gave us all tickets to it for getting his boat there safely. Every 8 hours. What's that, Richard? You're on about the painkillers? I'm mixing and matching, so every 2 hours I can do either paracetamol or ibuprofen, and then every now and then, like before bed, I do a tramadol before bed. But I've only got about 6 of those, and I don't intend on getting any more. They're horrid things, they really are. They're horrid. Don't like them at all. But they do help me sleep at the moment, so needs must. But they are horrid things, tramadols. I'll be glad when they're gone, really. Sussex Farms is brilliant, Viking Day. Absolutely brilliant. I've been on this map 400 hours and I'm still loving it as much as when I started. I would just start on New Farmer and sell all the equipment, Viking Dane, and then buy what you want. If you're not like particularly happy with the stuff that's already there, go New Farmer, sell everything, and then start how you would want to start from scratch, but you got a little bit more money. And I would play on normal economy. Hard things just take a bit longer, and easy I find money just comes too easily. Normal's quite a good compromise. And yeah, enjoy the map. There's loads of little hidden treats and stuff in it. I mean, for example, I'm standing here next to campsite, and look, there's a campfire here. You can turn it on and off. I mean, what other map can you do stuff like that? I'll turn it off because I don't want my hay catching fire next door. all I can say is, Viking, you wouldn't be disappointed playing Sussex, but the Europe map sounds quite interesting too. Generally there's no map that's sort of the best map, because they're so different. Different people like different things. It's a bit like saying what your favourite colour is. I will say this though, all of ALiEN JiM's maps, everything works, and nowadays that's rare. The amount of maps that come out and things don't work, it's absolutely infuriating. And what's even more infuriating is people still play them and even stream them. They should all be uninstalled, and then Giants would know, because the mod hub would be reading, oh, no one's playing it, we need to sort this out. But because people play them broken, they just assume they're okay. That's my take on it anyway. RGB. Ah, you're on about Felsbrunn, Viking. If you're just starting out, play silage. Generally is the quickest way to make money, but you need to buy the biogas plant in order to use it, and sometimes it's quite expensive. But generally silage is the quickest way to make money, even in FS19. That's not a gospel for every single map though, but just generally. Do the contracts, and always have a tractor doing the fertiliser contracts in the background, and that way you'll get the contract trophies without even knowing it, and you'll earn good money at the same time. Just get a little Hurleman or something cheap and put a fat like spreader thing on the back, and just set it off on all the contracts. Right, we need to sell some milk. I got stuck into chat there. Hey Jeremy, thanks for that. I'm glad you're enjoying it. Yeah, let us know how you get on, Viking Dame. But Sussex Farm's brilliant, it really is. Felsbrunn though, it was good fun. I remember that. It takes me back. It's totally up to you what you play. You won't be disappointed either way. I think we're in a position whereby we can well, we'll take the mower back for a start, and then we'll sell another tanker of milk. I think we might even give it a wash. Does look, the mowers always get dirty fast though. I'll tell you what, Yardy would have a heart attack if I asked him to drive that. Yeah, and on Sussex Farms, Viking, you can get rid of the collisions on the hedges, and you can even remove the hedges if that's what you want to do. A bit like on Mercury Farms, that you can get rid of the fences and stuff. and you can buy and sell fuel if you want to make some money at the beginning, amongst other things. Oh, just need to check my phone. Haha, that's funny, Jim. Right, he's put away. See what the other one's up to. Still going. Let's check out what the slurry wagons are up to. Oh, he's finished. Let's take this one up to the next field then. Should really extend the field out to there if that's what it wants to do. Yeah, we could extend this field out this way quite a lot actually, couldn't we? Actually, we're going this way anyway. We'll stick to the roads, I think. No need to go cross country. I think they look better with their lights on, just even in the daytime, these ones, these D-Spars. What are we on? Selected work mode, right, perfect. That will do nicely. Just sneak across this garden here. Past the washing line, which I know it's daylight because the washing's out on the line. And he's good to go. Looks like we missed a strip of fertiliser on that one, but it's tiny. Oh yes, this stops every time there. I need to check in these bushes there's not a wood chip or something. Oh, that's why. I need to landscape that a bit smoother, I think. That is the reason why. should be alright now to the end of the field. Yeah, I must landscape that out, but then you lose the foliage. But anyway, it's worth it for an easy life with the workers. We check on the other slurry one now. Still going. Right, we'll sell some milk quickly. Just a quick look at the top of the map. F has got a while to go yet. Actually, we need to make some TMR. That's what I should be doing. Oh. Okay, we'll get into a tractor and we will go and make TMR. Seem to be doing this quite a lot lately, but I think it's the extra 500 cows, to be honest. Probably should have compacted that and emptied it out really before this next harvest. Maybe I could do that as well. Oh, hang on. Why have we still got this? I thought I'd got rid of this. Ah, okay. I'm going to empty this and I'm going to sell it. That'll save a few slots. Definitely. Let's have a look, quick look in the old garage. Yeah, 11 slots. Excellent. Get rid of that. Helper J is blocked by an object. There's always one, isn't there? B. Oh, that will be this one. I'll have to shorten this field slightly. Let's replant a tree there to make it back up. Right, let's set it off from here and see what happens. I presume it was that one. Yeah. That looks like it's going backwards, so I'm not even going to look. Where were we? I think we were... getting rid of this, weren't we? We're going to sell this, so we'll take it to the workshop, sell it. Then we'll come back and make some TMR on the other one, the new one, the bigger one. Can't believe I had 11 slots just sitting there, and it's not like me at all. I'm normally right on top of the slots. So I don't think we've used this yet. Salut Modding Gaming, welcome along. Welcome, how are you? So we'll just rattle out some TMR for 5 or 10 minutes. Then we'll go check on the rest of the grass cutting, what's been going on. Apart from the fact we need the TMR, we also need the space in this silo with the impending influx of rather a lot of hay. So it's win-win really. Right, let's check on what's going on around the map. This guy's finished. Let's put him away. I'll take him up to the next field anyway. I probably shouldn't have done that. I left that other tractor running and unloading. It'll be foraged by now. That was silly. Oh no, it's still going alright. Thank God for that. Take that to the next field. Field 31, I believe. Oh. So guys, once again I'll say don't forget to subscribe if you haven't, and hit the bell if you want to see a bit more, or at least know when I'm on. It's free, and then you won't be kicking yourself if you miss it. And don't forget to hit the old like button if you want to. I do like these Warrior trucks with a short wheelbase. I'm thinking of buying another 5 or 6 of them and having them as my race vehicle for the racetrack. I think the short wheelbase will suit around that circuit. I do jackknife a bit with 20 tons of slurry behind them, but just adds to the fun. Oh, we need to windrow this field, look. For some reason the work has stopped at the far end, look. We will investigate. Personally, I think the workers are better in FS19. 99 times out of 100 when they do weird stuff, there's normally a reason. And if you can find out what the reason is, then you can make sure it doesn't happen. I would like to know why it stopped there though. We'll have a look and see if we can work out why. Oh no, it's still going. It's going, look. We must have just seen it halfway through the turn. It's going absolutely fine. So we'll take this one back where it belongs when it gets to the end here. I'll probably speed up time a bit. I've got one more field I want to plant. It's at the top of the map though. Before I do it, I need to check my stock of corn. If I've got over 300,000 litres of corn, I'm going to plant sunflower. If I've got less than 300,000 litres of corn, I'll plant both fields in corn up there. We'll just check on the other workers before I start making TMR again. Ah, perfect timing. Just coming up to the end, and you'll have about 217 only of corn left. That's why I never join these fields together, because I know that the planter will just do it without needing any attention. It will just get to the end without needing refilling. I think it was 217 last year anyway. Might be a tiny bit more this year looking at it. So we'll go and fill this up and we'll decide what to stick in that other field there. Sunflower or corn. The deciding factor will be how much corn I've got in stock. Right, let's check and see how much corn we've got. 347. I think we can risk just one field being planted with corn this year. So I'm going to put sunflowers in. I do not know if it will do the whole field on sunflowers. Might be slightly heavier on seed, I'm not sure. Let's see what the other workers are up to. That bit should go dark blue. Yeah, okay, I'm happy. It's finished. I don't know where I'm going to park this. Probably should park it where I keep the windrow and stuff actually, so I'll put it over here. Talking of windrows, oh, it's about to have a collision with the slurry tanker. We need a jet wash over here really. We'll hide it. We'll hide it in the shed for now. Well, hopefully tomorrow morning this will be hay. We're going to pick it up. Right, I think everything's in control. Do one milk run. I'm going to shut this down in about 5 minutes. I am absolutely done in. I managed to keep going for about an hour longer than I thought I would. But I am doing a few painkillers and stuff at the moment, so I haven't got the... don't think I've got my usual stamina as far as concentrating on the chat and the game at the same time and all that that I normally have. But it's been really nice to see everyone, and thanks for all the likes. It's really nice to get them. And I hope to be on tomorrow. We'll be carrying on, same story. And hope to see everyone tomorrow. And those of you that have come in and said you're new to the game, I hope to get your report. Say, Jim, hope that you let us know how you're getting on with the game and stuff. That'd be really nice. I'm going to park this lorry back up where it belongs, have a little fly around the map in landscape mode, and then I'm going to call it there. Alright, Jim, cheers. Cheers, Mouse. Right, we'll pop this back up, then we'll have a quick look around in landscape mode, and then that'll be it. Oh dear. Actually got loads done. Loads done. I think we're running 6 workers continuously for 3 hours. Right, let's have a look around. We'll start down at the bottom. Right, we planted this field with corn. There's my yacht. Yeah, that's another story. Right, we planted this field with corn. We mowed this field, fertilised it and windrowed it. Same here, mowed, fertilised and windrowed. We fed all the animals, all 3,900 of them. We planted this field in corn. We planted this field in sugar beet. We mowed, windrowed and slurried this field. Well, the slurry's still going, look, but he'll get to the end, no doubt. We have planted this field in corn. All the fields we've planted in corn today so far are for chaff. This has been mowed, windrowed and fertilised. 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 Sorry, the record's got stuck. As has this one here as well. That just leaves 2 more fields to look at, up at the top of the map. Hey, Light Shepherd, I'm literally just knocking off, but good to see you, man. And up at the top of the map, the 2 big fields up here. This one's being planted in corn, and this one is halfway through being planted in sunflowers. And that is pretty much, that's quite a good stream's work, that. Like I say, that's 6 workers running continuously for probably 3 hours. So, yeah, happy with that. Alright, let me write my Nightbot thing. before 12:30 by 3 minutes. Brilliant. Well, thank you very much, everyone. Hope you enjoyed it. Hope to see you tomorrow. And cheerio.